2K Sports so proudly presents this PGA Tour event. Today's coverage of the Southern Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam in the booth, and on course we've got John McCarthy.
Hi Luke, happy to be here at Hickory Creek Golf Course. Looking forward to see what happens here today.
Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. Time for the second shot into the first. Going with the 5-wood. Woo, back there, horsey. That's not what they were looking for.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Let's see if we can make this. Keep the par on the card. Don't mind the look of this. Solid par putt, that. Starting the round at even par. Time to tee off at the second. That reminded me of the Big Easy, silky smooth. Let's have a look at Bryson DeChambeau's effort. I can watch shots like this all day, every day. Oh, that's a cracking good shot, as they say over there in UK. Already with a couple of wins under their belt. Getting ready to play their third. Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. Lining up the birdie putt here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Putting for par. And well holed. Let's move on. And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Let's have a look at Jim Furyk from earlier. This was his second. Oh, how close was that to going in? Let's get back to it, shall we? Time for the second shot into the third. Opting for the 5-wood. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a two-putt here is still good.
Oh, absolute stunner. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape. Currently 1 under for the round. You've arrived at a par 4.
Look, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Time for the second shot here at the 4th. Opting for the 5-iron.
This one is chewing fiber.
That's just inside the range.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Okay, steady now. Just 3 feet to the cup. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 5th. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? And let's catch this action from just a moment ago. Bryson DeChambeau now with one of the great highlights of the day.
I gotta say, from that spot, that's exactly what they were trying to do.
And back to the course with the live action. Now, this lies pretty deep here. Going with the hybrid. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Bogey putt coming up here. Oh, what a stroke. That's a good putt to hold for a bogey.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Time to tee off at the 6th. Well, that's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt. Oh, I like the look of this. That's frustrating. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Teeing off here at the 7th. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. This one should find the rough. And now we go to the 8th. And this happened just a moment ago. One of the best iron players in the game, Jim Furyk.
I got to say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
Nailed it. Let's return to live play now. Well, a man on the ground, John McCarthy, would have a better look at this. How's it lying?
This is a dicey lie, guys. Really deep rough here, and it's really thick too. Hopefully they can deal with this and be on their way shortly.
Well, this would be a good putt to make. You'd move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. And that will drop in for birdie. To the top 5 he goes. He's in a share of 3rd place. We have a par 3 on this one. Well, let's see if they can roll off that birdie at the last. Lovely momentum here. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
He's already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Remember, there's two important parts of a putt, line and length. Too much length on that one. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Nothing to sweat over that one. Well holed. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. We have a par 5 on this one. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing. Let's have a look at Bryson DeChambeau. Sitting at 2 under. Currently second place. Ooh. Oh my God. And that will take him to 4 under. Second shot here on the 9th hole. That's heading into the rough, I think. Just off the fairway in the first cut.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
This putt is for a share of second. Hey, that's a chance. And down she goes. And that will take him to 2 under. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. We've reached the beginning of the back 9. The tee is yours at the 10th. Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Well, guys, I'm over here on the 11th. Jim Furyk's just getting ready to hit.
This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Going with the 7.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Great ball striking. It's a thing of beauty.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch. The putt is underway.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Just one off the lead after that hole. be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
Well, let's catch up with this play just a moment ago. Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot. That was well judged. Great effort. Okay, let's get back to the action. This would be a great up and down. Nine feet to the cup.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
It's got a chance. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Is currently just in second place. Welcome to this par 5 hole.
Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
Second shot here on the 12th.
Nicely done.
And here we are with the third shot. One stroke off the lead. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Ouch, that hurts. And that should secure the par. Well done. Currently at -3 for the round. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Just a stroke behind the leader. Going with the 5-iron here. This looks to be heading to the green. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. That was a gallant attempt. This is a par putt. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently has a share of second place. Let's see what happens here at the 14th. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Only one shot off the pace. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. And this putt for a share of the lead. Ooh. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. And this was Jim Furyk's effort from just a short time ago. Always lovely to see a long-range bomb made. Let's recap it. Solid putt, that. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. And let's take a look at this shot from a moment ago. Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he?
And in she goes. And back to the course with the live action. Second shot here on the 15th. That's a great shot here at the 15th and sets up a look for birdie. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. He finds himself in a share of the lead. Here we are in front of a par 3. This one looks like it's going left. Yeah, nicely played.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Oh, just missed. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Good putt, that. Leading by a shot after that hole. Teeing off here on the 17th hole. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Taking aim from about 180 yards here. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Left yourself an opportunity. And this putt will take them to 5 under. This one's on line. A well holed, he'll take the birdie. And that will take him to 5 under. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the lucky last, the 18. Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one, striped. This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. That's some good golf right there. What an opportunity to make a birdie. And another round safely in the books. So there you have it, in the house, in top spot after the opening round. Everyone likes to get off to a fast start, and they certainly have.
Who doesn't like to be the leader? It's always good. Remember the first round, you'd rather have it the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.